Oh, if someone is thinking about switching to kegging, kind of sounds like it's worth it for us. But what should they know before they make the investment?
That's a good question. I think I'm really interested in some of these newer products for kegging. Like the fact, like I didn't realize that you could get, and especially with the same company that makes Duotite Kegland.
Hmm.
So like
Oh, yeah.
Kegland, they've got these new like tiny kegs that are made of plastic,
Hmm.
that are inexpensive, and you don't even need like the full. And I didn't think about this. You don't even need like taps. I mean, like you need something to dispense it out of, right? But like, Todd, when I went over to Todd's place, he has like Cobra head taps and, and he just opens up his thing and pulls it from the Cobra head. And I'm just like, I never thought that you could do it that cheap. I thought you had to really like just like jump in. And
Hmm.
so there's like a lot of things that people could do. I mean, like if you don't brew that much, you can get one of those cheap plastic kegs.
Hmm.
Or what I did was I bought old kegs. That's another like tip is to find old kegs that are on sale and then just make sure you clean them really well. So mine are old soda kegs. Um, I hardly ever pay full price for anything. That's just me being cheap. But
Being smart.
yeah, but if you want to something brand new, I would just do those plastic ones, and then I would, then you could get a small amount of CO2 and a picnic tap, and you're good to go. Like, I mean, you can just throw that in a refrigerator or a small kegerator or a small fridge, like a dorm room size fridge,
Hmm.
and you would be fine. So,
Yeah.
um, but it I feel like when I was looking at putting together a kegerator,
Hmm.
I feel like there's space in the homebrewing realm for somebody to do a really good step by step. Here's how you do it. I know there's a couple out there, but like they don't get into the minutia of like what shanks do you need? What not that I found at that time.
Hmm.
What shanks do you need? And then I go to like get like a faucet and it's like, do you want a flow control faucet? I'm like, what the
Yeah.
heck is a flow
Hmm.
control faucet? And then I was like, well, I might as well do that. So then I've got two flow control faucets and two non-flow control faucets. I also bought so two of them are like the inner taps, which is
Hmm.
great because you can take off the end and switch those out, which is fantastic. Well, I bought two like I don't remember what the brand is, and I probably shouldn't like put a brand out here, but they were kind of like knockoff inner taps, I guess.
Okay.
And now I can't find like my attachment that works to fill up my bottles that I bring for homebrew so that I minimize the amount of like foam that I lose and carbonation and all that. I can't put the same attachment onto these things because it
Really?
doesn't fit.
Hmm.
The diameter is too wide, so it won't screw in.
Gotcha.
And then I looked online and they don't sell them anymore. So now I've got to, if I want to hit those two in the middle, now I've got to buy two new taps or two new faucets, which
Lovely.
is,
Yeah, I bought the Nuka taps. I like the was it forward sealing mechanism it has on those, I believe is what it is. Because I noticed when I bought so I bought a CO2 tank and it came with like the taps and lines and all that kind of stuff, just like a little kit. But I noticed with those cheaper faucets, when I would shut the beer flow and I take my glass away, it would still drip, I don't know, maybe quarter of an ounce or whatever. But it was still like, holy crap, that's kind of annoying. Then, like most home brewers or anybody who's into any hobby, you start going down like the rabbit hole, like, well, what's this? What's that? Yeah, you talk about the control flow. I'm like, I saw that one as well too. I was like, what is this even used for? Then they brought me down to like a rabbit hole to like Czech style beers. Like, I'm planning on buying like I'm not planning on making Czech style beers, but then they have a special pull
side
sideways.
pole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then the beer engines, like all this crap. I'm like, I want something simple that doesn't drip. That's all I want.
Yeah.
So I landed with like a Nuka
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It's been
I'm a
great.
big fan of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get the black ones. Who has those?